Okay then. 60-second ritual. 1 second, my mind. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Okay, there we go. Okay, it showed up. Now we just need to refresh and see if it sticks.
Hang on, I want to see what my money was spent. Ew!
Hello, little brother.
Ew! What happened to it? What is that thing? It's like an ogre had a baby with Legolas and then they tied their hair up in a man bun with broccoli all over it.
Exactly, that's what I was going for.
Ugh.
Kind of.
What happened to his arms? It's like a weird peanut.
I don't know.
Oh, this thing.
I have clawed my way back beyond the 13 gates to this mortal realm.
Why don't you watch for a little bit?
I've seen it before. What was it on sale?
No.
Spent all of my money.
I think we're gonna do the Emperor.
Okay.
Jeez, it's a lot of encounters. Maybe it shouldn't. Just not quite yet. Empress? Oh, looks like I'm gonna have to go 10 encounters on all of them. Okay then. Well, I guess I'll just try the one in the middle. So the High Priestess didn't turn out so well last time, so gnomes mandating plant Malacalypse's problem. Sure, why not? Maybe we'll get it this time.
Nope, I'm dungeoning your thing.
Dungeoning my dragons.
No,
that turned out alright.
My words said wrong. I was
Tarts
going
and
to
pies,
say...
fork in the road, deep water. Just
What was I saying?
easy ones that won't get me killed.
I was going to say...
Forest
I was
folk.
going to say something. I was...
Market thief. Sure.
Oh, no, I'm raining on your dungeon. I can't think. I had something good, but I forgot what it was when I walked in.
Good for you.
Yeah, it's not raining on your parade. It's like a dungeon, but I was going to say something. I was going to say something about...
Apparently I have to take it all.
Basically, I was going to jinx it. Like, yeah.
Trying to jinx it. You're loading the dice.
Yes, I am.
You heard it here, folks. If things go wrong, it's my little brother's
No
fault.
proof I did that.
You just said you were going to cheat.
The other guy was cheating anyway, so it doesn't count.
I'm not cheating. It's physically impossible for me to cheat.
Oh, yeah.
It's RNG.
That's what I'm talking about.
In this case, the Empress is a symbol, a leader of the northern clans, but not their only one.
Oh. 1 second.
Now we come to one of the new nuances of our game. The hunt
Burr.
for fame and esteem would not work for all players, but it works for you. I can
1 second.
sense it in you. Your pride, your skill. In time, we will learn all of you.
There we go. Oh, okay. That was quick. Raiders have destroyed our village. The elder of Talos explains in a hushed voice. They were sent by a dark shaman of the north. They were searching for this. He drew a large warhammer from his black cloak. Heathra's Ira.
They paid so much to hire one
Tis
voice actor, they couldn't do it for the rest
The
of the
only
text.
weapon that will... It's done... It's basically D&D. What more do you want?
There is one job for the dungeon master, and it's to read
Tis
all
the only
scenarios
weapon
that he comes up with.
that
The one job, and they couldn't do it.
will come and break the seal, protecting their encampment. He hands you the weapon. Heathra's
Anger
Ira.
is a powerful
Ooh,
force.
new weapon.
Now that I think about it, why couldn't they just have some...
Fame
It
required.
doesn't even have to be
Darn
animated.
it.
It could just be as detailed as that card and have
Hello.
like a little story play out.
It's supposed to be old.
No, it's not that.
The weapon is heavier than
It's
you
on the
imagine,
PS4.
perhaps weighed down by some hidden magic.
Mew. Where's the other?
The elder looks straight into your eyes, as though peering into your soul. Not all weapons are for all men. Nail clippers, I don't know.
Not all weapons are for old men. Don't worry about that. You just said them. Okay.
My room, I guess.
Not
Okay,
all weapons
there you
are
go.
for old men. And don't use carrots.
Hello again,
Timothy.
Timmy. Just Begin my quest. No questions asked. You find the courage to wield this weapon and defeat the shaman before the 5th village falls. The village needs a hero. The town Braedon is surely in danger and must be warned. Alright, where we're starting out. Thank you, I must sacrifice... I trust the sacrifice of Talos. Not go in vain. He bows his head. May the gods bring you good fortune. So obviously that guy's a Nord, not an Imperial. The shopkeeper nods as you enter. Adventurer! How's the world out there? Leave. Just immediately. No, I believe we would like to conserve gold in the beginning.
When the hero runs in, the villain takes their time to bait their
The wrestling
trap. Be careful,
behind you is all
lest they put you in
the
your
warning
place.
you get that your life is in danger. You turn as the cords of a northern bola wrap around your body. Instead of bolo, bola. Okay. A party of northerners charges at you as you break free. Balls of steel once more. "7 minutes in, we're already balls deep." That sword does not look like it will hold up. Well, at least these guys can't really directly attack me unless they get me. Okay, never mind. Apparently you can strike me up close. But they won't chase after me. If they're far away, they'll just throw the bolos. So I only have to worry about the one directly in front of me. Really. For damage. Taking a little bit of unnecessary damage. Despite that. Sorry, I only played this game once. I have to reacquaint myself with the controls. Haven't quite got them down yet. I will soon, though. Maybe. Hopefully, definitely. I gained fame for that. Search for my spoils. How can I get pain from them all being dead? Gold. Finally. Good luck.
Do what you can to find more.
Following the Talos Elder's instructions, you find yourself on a road to Braedon. Good work. Thank you. I'm trying hard. Even though... Not master yet. I'm getting the hang of it.
You'll notice that my carriage does not stop for every distressed traveler along the way.
Damsel. The road ahead is blocked by an overturned carriage and a woman calling for help. Patches hasn't messed with the deck yet. But my brother swore he would. Please, help, she cries. I've been robbed by a band of thugs. Is there anything you can do? Okay.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned
Yes,
to
bones.
be their master.
Roll severity. Oh, I matched it.
A win here sets the tone for your challenge.
Apparently. Thank you, the woman says as you help her from the carriage. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. Okay, so she didn't try to mug me because of me getting a bad roll. 2 fame gained. I might
Your
actually
memory
survive this.
seemed filled with conflict and chaos, yet
You chance upon a wooden
occasionally
cart
something
overflowing with
nearly
pears,
pleasant
pies,
slips
and
through.
many items otherwise. A wonderful smell wafts from the cart. Malaclips shakes his head. Poor old Chester. This is why you should never be seduced by the wiles of women, coin slave. They'll break your heart and leave you selling your lemon tarts with little business sense. The old farmer hawks his wares past my tarts, pies, and exotic lies. Wait, he actually said it. I will like to buy exotic lies. She was so beautiful, he whispers as she passes me a bag of spiked purple fruits. These durians might have gone bad. Chester stares in a kind of wistful gloom at the exotic fruits for a while, before he finally decides on a price. All is pain. 30 gold. Sure, why not? Something tells me I'm in for a long journey. I'm gonna need it. Or maybe it's a different breed of durian. Perhaps.
Let us see what the next
Some sort of hybrid.
holds.
I don't entirely trust it. He called it an exotic lie. Maybe the lie was the freshness,
Not
maybe the
like
lie was
mantle
its edibility.
Being
Who
a
knows?
figurehead is not without consequences.
You arrive at Braden in the dead of night to find it under attack from raiders. As the village burns, 3 brave farmers attempted to defend the last surviving village. One calls out, "Please help! We must stop these savages before all is lost!" You draw your weapon and rush to their aid. That sword that is probably gonna fall out of its handle. After a few more hits. It's weird that they haven't given me another weapon this yet. Why is there an arrow in my shield? I arrived pre-arrowed. I mean, pre-shot. At least it's better than tooth and me. I suppose. I tried to do a super attack, why didn't it let me? Okay, whatever. Not that it matters much. Very well set on equipment, a little bit of damage. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. As long as I get a few kicks in. Okay, there we go. Please give me something, villagers. I need to defend myself better than this. The axe! Why do I always get this one first? The surviving villagers rush to the farmer's aid and tend their wounds. Thank you, hero, they cry. You have saved our people, but sadly, our village is no more. Please accept this small token of our gratitude, fame, and food. Looks like I have enough for the road ahead. Dramatic pause. You arrive at a signpost detailing the possible path north and south. Malaclips sniffs the air. My magical senses are pulling me toward the north. It smells like someone is baking cinnamon pies somewhere up ahead. You sure that's magic?
Here's a token for you.
Malaclips is a problem. Okay, we finally entered this. You arrive at the markets to meet Malekith's associate. Oh yeah, the goblin. We've already been through this. Give him gold. Test of skill. Okay, what should I eat? Is it I ate the luminous purple flower last time, that did not go so well. Should I eat something else, or should I go for the radioactive bit of poison? That was a really high roll last time, the purple flower. And I did not make it. Maybe it's different every time, though. I don't know. Eat the daisy. Okay. Flower tastes like wilted lettuce with a hint of something like bitter medicine. Okay, that's not so bad. They say as the bones betray me. Absolutely horrible. I feel intense heat emanate from my stomach and neck and I collapse to the floor. Okay, I failed that a second time. Ah! Finding forest folk. The Kokori, apparently, are here. Your journey through a forest is interrupted by an inquisitive child. Are you sure? Are you searching for forest folk? My uncle says that they used to walk these woods giving gifts. I want to find one and ask for a lemon cake. As they dash off to appear under a log nearby, the child shouts back, "Remember, if you meet the forest folk, give me a lemon cake!" In the other direction, an eerie song hangs in the air. You attempt to find an origin. Let's see if the cake is a lie this time. Oh, this time the cake was not a lie. You follow the song through the thicket and stream until you find an open glade bathed in golden sunlight. Praise the sun. You find an aged maiden, her posture bent like the burrows of a forest. It's been 12 winters since I had a visitor. Her voice, in a whisper, is a whisper, yet it thunders in your ears. You may visit me when you are in need, traveler.
This is yours now. Even if you lose the challenge, you have earned this token.
Apparently I get the cake. I can have my cake and eat it too. Thank goodness. Arm wrestling. Carnival of Strength from the village of to Hamlet, searching for the strongest from all over. Each visit you will wrestle only one opponent. Each reward advances the opponents. In the second round of the competition, you sit beside an aged frame of Huntley Toothless. He boasts about once being a silencer for the Thieves Guild. It wasn't a lie, but lemon-flavored bliss. Exactly. Roll severity. Absolutely horrible. Gotta do that entire thing. The old man or old woman just flipped me. The haggard ex-hitman appears to know some type of hand grip that numbs your muscles. You are defeated. After being knocked out in the second round, you only receive a small prize. At least that gets better over time. You take the lesser reward. Can come back next time. Got it. Continue to the next village. You find yourself on the road to Tarin. Thus falls as a continue your quest.
Actions, of course.
Another burning village.
You cannot think.
You arrive at Tarin to find it under attack by raiders.
No.
As the village burns, 3 brave farmers attempt to defend the last surviving villagers once again. One calls out, "Please help! You must stop these savages before all is lost." Northern Earthman had a weapon recommended. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I've had much more luck with the axe against these guys anyway. It's a lie. Don't use the rusted, broken, cracked sword. It does not give you an advantage. Literally everything is a direct upgrade. Dive bomb them. At least they're way easier to dodge than everything else. I think that Northerners are my favorite enemy because they're the dumbest. I say that as I get my head nearly sliced off. Wait, who has a gun? Apparently they can attack me while I'm doing finishers. Gotta take that into account. Good to know. At least I acquired fame, bountiful gains, some sick gains. The effect of all gain chance cards are applied twice until you leave the level. Then discard this card. The surviving villagers rush to the farmer's aid, tender wounds. Yeah. For fame instead of that. Double gains. Okay, very good on food. It's not time to celebrate. They're surely mustering to raid the town of Danger Noon. They point further south down the riverbank. If you are a true hero, you will surely save them. With another village lost to Northerners, you set out for the next town without delay.
Campfires offer a chance to see what your companion has to say about your current challenge.
What does he have to say? We'll have you grow your feeble arms enough to wield that magic hammer, Belclip shouts. Okay then. Short, sweet, to the point. More fame in my pocket. Yep. I can just fully heal myself. Wait, what are you doing? Stop. Stop. In fact, I will. There we go. Apparently it stacks so many times you press the X button, gotta take that into account. Break camp. Because I just mashed the X button right there and it almost wasted.
For gnomes and my despair
Help
that
humans!
the world is becoming less strange and arcane
calls
as
out
the
as
empire spreads.
Dozen small creatures leap from the trees around you. It takes a moment to realize they are gnomes, not zombies. Dirty, poorly armed gnomes. A few hold spears, but most of them have only a rock or sharpened stick. We seek to defend ourselves! A gnome declares loudly. Hand over some of your equipment or we'll release you! We need to pay you something! I'll give you the food for a helmet! One of the small folk exclaims, No, give me the armor and I'll take to it! Good health potion! Chimes in another. The gnomes all shout loudly about their own offers, trying to drown each other out. I'll give them something, maybe. Nah, never mind. You refuse, and the gnomes attack! A collection of sark sticks and rocks fly in my direction. The gnomes quickly retreat into the trees, peering at you from the shadows until you leave. I wasn't willing to sacrifice my weapon for that. That would have been worth it. Our equipment, what can we buy? Nothing. By healing, maybe? Nope. I am a lowly peasant.
Strange things still exist.
Man-eating tree.
Do you not see the beauty?
High on a misty mountain, you discover a
True
vicious-looking
wonders
plant.
still remain.
It's gaping.
Take it gently.
Give them spare armor. I didn't have any. Its gaping mouth looks more than capable of shredding you to pieces, but its base, you notice some unusual fruit. You throw something. If you throw something, you could be able to distract the savage mouth, thus allow you to steal some fruit. I'd rather keep my stuff. I got plenty of food. Look for something suitable on the ground to throw, but quickly lose your way in the mist. I tried to chuck a log at him.
At what
That didn't
age
turn
does
out
a
so well.
child lose their innocence? When do they become the enemy?
It's a small child thing. Let us save the boy. Unsheathing the weapon, you decide to let the boy go. The Empire soldiers are unmoved by my threat. Okay, so either they're thick or they're drunk like the guys from last night that killed me. Either way they're gonna die or flee, whatever. Yes, save the kid again. Oh, now it's finally telling me about the musketeer. Deadly at a distance, only the most skilled are recruited into musketry. This here, fire heavy attacks, defend with a shield, or evade with my life. So evasion is an option. It acknowledges that. Did I just get shot anyway? Oh. That was a nifty little maneuver. Short-lived. What are you kicking? Oh, he poked me. There we go. Or, God forbid, maybe they're both! Potentially. I mean, why else would they be attacking an innocent kid? Or not so innocent. The bones will decide. Oh, bountiful gains already paying dividends. As you check on the unconscious guard, you notice the boy looking at you warily as if sizing you up. Okay, they didn't die. "14! Apparently this is another nice boy." He fiddles with a little dried plant hung around his neck nervously. "Okay, I'll tell you. There was an Empire ambush on our village. I ran with Mother. We got separated." Wipes some tears off from his face angrily. "But I'm not afraid. I'm Clan Catsfoot, and we're great pathfinders. I will find my own way home." Boy tells me he knows the area. Oh, thank you. Small northerner boy refuses any help. You can only watch him walk away into the forest.
A vampire cannot cross running water.
Vampires
He must deal with far more mundane opposition.
Oh. Thanks for getting my hopes up. While crossing a stone bridge, you suddenly find yourself confronted by a villainous band. You could stand and fight the fiends, or throw yourself at the mercy of the river below. We shall ford the stream. That worked out very well last time. It worked out very well this time, too. Through a combination of luck and skill, you managed to avoid the worst of the river's hazards. You emerge on the banks further downstream. Okay, perfect. Danger Noon. Sounds like a western. Dusk falls as you continue your quest.
More bloodshed.
And yet another village burns. Why are they all burning? Who decided they wanted to see the world burn today? The storm brews as you arrive at Danger Noon and find it under attack from raiders. This village burns. 3 farmers attempt to defend. Yeah, we've been through this. Same dialogue. Probably will skip it. Unless I haven't seen the card in a while and we need a refresher. But we've seen that card 3 times now. Might not be worth it. Oh, and it's raining while the village is burning.
I hope this works.
Ambiance, but how is it still burning if it's raining? I ask of you. That's unavoidable. Okay, that guy took a lot. Probably should make camp after this. This isn't looking good. The Northern Scourge. Apparently I've killed enough of these guys for it to be achievement worthy. Oh, is that what they look like under that? So they're all old men. Extremely jacked old men, but... oh, very old men that are attacking me. Interesting. Health up. Unfortunately, I don't get double gains now. It's not time to celebrate. They are surely mustering to raid the town of Danger Noon. We're in the town of Danger Noon. They point further south down the riverbank. If you are a true hero, you will surely save them. Just save the town of Danger Noon. Now we must go save the town of Danger Noon. Burning the whole village to the ground seems a bit much. Think of all the textiles and wine wasted. Malaclips has to have another bottle of wine to calm himself. Interesting. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Might as well go up to full and let the... what's it called? Let the rest of it take care of itself.
Busily purged so many of the fantastic creatures
Hold
from
humans.
its lands, and yet
Takes a moment for
they
the
leave
other
the
gnomes.
gnomes.
This time I'll give them something. I almost have enough to wield the hammer. So I'll give them the axe. Are you sure you want to give them the axe? Yes, I want to give them the axe. You surrender the equipment to the gnomes. Satisfied, they offer payment in return. Oh, actual payment.
Now,
Who knew that the gnomes were loaded?
yours to use.
Shockwave. Stuns enemies. Causes additional damage to armor. And bash deals additional damage to armor. Enemies, while they block, is susceptible to evade. Cannot riposte. Okie dokie then. The gnomes retreat to the forest and with their prize soon being... and soon begin fighting over it. They love the axe.
It appears you are
Worthy
worthy
hero.
to wield the weapon of champions.
You
The raiders
turn
will hide
Hethra's
from
ire
you no longer.
over in your hands. The runes on its face begin emitting a golden light. It is unclear if it now weighs less or you have a newfound strength, but either way you can now wield the mighty hammer. The Master Sword has been... its true power has been unlocked. Malclips looks on in awe. Wow, wow! That would earn a pretty penny at the markets, but first, let's use it to break the barrier to the Northern Raiders' camp, slay the shaman, and stop the raids once and for all. At least he's thinking about the greater good for once. Kind of. Now I've gained the weapon of evil's bane. The sanctum has been added. Remembering the Elder Talos' instructions, you set out towards the sanctum of the shaman. Locate and defeat shaman. Another lost boy. Saving the boy. Might as well bash him fools on over the head with this giant hammer. We need to test its true might. If I can knock out a few jobbers with ease, hopefully it will be able to take out a magic man as well. Heathra's ire, bestowed to the people of the western fishing villages by the clans of the north in a time of peace and prosperity.
I'm no happier with you than you.
Oh, this thing's fast! And it has a pretty decent finisher move. Malclips, why do you just dive right into them? You're a mage. Oh, he can teleport. Then good thinking, I guess. Look how fast this thing is. They said it was heavy a few seconds ago. Light as a feather. They can still attack me while doing finishers. Oh, it has an AoE attack as well. That's nice. Guess lifting the weight effect was the hammer's way of saying, subtle way of saying, meh, you past kid, please be gentle. Probably. As you check on the yeah. Roll severity for the boy. Another upstanding young gentleman from the Cat's Foot tribe. Map. Okay, now I can see what's coming out. More food. Why not? We've got plenty of money. Chance upon a wooden cart. Not leaving anything to chance. Overflowing with pears, pies, and many items. Yeah, blah blah blah. I will buy the devil fruits. Just smiles. Here's the price. I could pay any price. Or happy paying his price. Pay Chester. They'll get me through the day. The market thief. Ooh, another token, yes. Maybe it's always the same, that misfortunate kid. Maybe. But why would the Imperials always be chasing after him after getting so many concussions? Yes, the wretched hives come in villainy where the thief steals my gold. Please just give me huge success. Yes! Thank you! Oh, the RNG gods have blessed me with good fortune. Ask and you shall receive. Sometimes. Because they never learned their lesson yet. Or because they've been lobotomized from how many times I've hit them in the head with a hammer. And apparently the dull end of an axe. The thief is nimble, but you manage to gain on them as they negotiate the crowd. With the thief almost at arm's reach, they knock over a barrel of apples in an attempt to hinder me. But roll severity! It's all bad. The apples roll on the ground in front of me, and I lose my footing and land squarely on my back. The thief gets away. Dust myself off, continue on my journey. Almost. Came so close.
If you fall in a trap once, you may
Wrestling
blame
behind.
error. To fall in the same trap again smacks of foolishness.
You and all the warning you get that your life is in danger. You turn as the cords of a northern bolo wrap around my body. The party of northerners charges if you break free. So hopefully this time the hammer knocked enough sense into them. Though, continue on, that little boy. Because I probably won't see them again. At least not in this run. Like, in this canon. Because I'm assuming that each of the individual places have a different canon to it. Or could they all be the same? That's yet to be seen. The hammer just went through that northerner's stomach. Justice! Have a giant hammer, you need to scream that. And as you're knocking some fools over. Very dwarven to do that. Even though I'm not a dwarf. I don't know what I am, really. Some sort of humanoid. They might have told me at one point, but I don't know. Could be a halfling. He's got the delicate features for it. With the raiders defeated, you contemplate your next move. Search for spoils. Many chances of pain. Apparently, food. You rifle through the defeated warriors' belongings and uncover a stash of food. I killed them and their goat. The road ahead is blocked by an overturned carriage and a woman calling for help. Please help me, I've been robbed by thugs. Is there anything I can do? Roll severity. We could do better. We got advantage. Nope. Getting robbed. Well, thank you. Now let me be so kind to give me all your gold. The woman draws a pair of concealed blades from a corset. No time to react. The bandits spring to action. Sorry about that. Once again, we are graced by the presence of the Norwegian ninjas. Not a very welcome sight to see them stealing from me, but these guys are kind of goofy, to be honest, with their flips. Oh, Malclips needs medic. There we go. Apparently I can heal him. Didn't know that, now I do. We'll make up for it in the future. Okie dokie then. The thugs of Fiat searched their body for valuables. And found nothing. Never mind. Just barely made that. I can fully heal myself before the final battle. That's very good. Hey, why does my mage friend know any healing spells? He does! Dice Master. I wouldn't call myself that. At least I think he does. He just uses random spells. I've seen him do fireballs, I've seen him teleport, I've seen him, and I think I've seen him heal. It seems that he's kind of a Gary Stu. Find yourself at a trader's camp. All hail the defender of the village. The traders cheer, come make camp and join us. Trade. What equipment do they have? The Valiant Aegis. Yes. Every third step does not consume food. Defend adds +1 to weapon charge. That might be good.
I have little trust in artifacts that breathe myself.
Finish trading and just fully heal myself. There we go. Final battle. Can't be too careful.
You have prepared yourself for this battle. Now
Yes,
you
I
must
have.
Face it, but not alone, perhaps.
It is the Talos Elder said, Malclips remarks. The shaman's sanctum is protected by a magical barrier. Best you try that hammer, use Hirazire. You rise Hirazire above your head and bring it down against the magical wall with all your might. The hammer finds its mark and you are immediately engulfed in a blizzard of snow and ice. The howling winds spin you this way and that, then vanish as quickly as they appeared. Disoriented, you look around for Malclips, but he's nowhere to be found. You find your bearings and realize you are now, standing in a forest clearing covered in newly fallen snow. You step back and bump into something, turning. You see a towering northern clansman, bald and brutal.
He has brute strength, if nothing else.
He does not flinch, nor seems even the slightest bit interested in you. He stands with his weapons drawn and brow lowered. You turn to follow his gaze. You see her sitting on a throne of wicker and thorns, small straw-plaited charms and oddities hanging from the trees behind her. Before her, kneeling countless raiders, worshipping their leader in an eerie stillness. It's a bald woman? Wait, what? The defender of the villages and the exiled one, the shaman says with a hiss. She steps down from her throne. I know why you've come. Let this end. Okay, no, wait a minute. Bald guy's the muscle. Shaman of the forest is the boss. Got it. Sorry about that. Got confused for a second. I hope you know how to fight, hero, says the bald northerner calmly. There are more warriors here than we can kill. To defeat a snake, you must cut off its head. Enough with the head chopping! In fact, I can't do that. I got a hammer. You ready your weapon as the shaman and her clansmen surround me. I will cut off your head with this blunt object. Stranger things have happened. So, but we got Agent 47 on our side. Apparently. Raid leader Gerda. Gerda. Raid leaders are the front line of northern assault, centuries of tactical and religious guidance. The shaman casts spells that heal their allies. Attack her quickly to interrupt the spell. Better yet, I'll just smash your skull into mush missy. That's a better line. Guy looks kind of like Sean Connery. Not gonna lie, but jacked beyond all reason. And she teleports. Good thing I healed. Nope. Justice! Right in the cheek. It's really weird that that's what I hit to knock her out. Bald guy's giving me backup, apparently. The shaman's body writhes as a dark spirit leaves her chest and vanishes into the air. The remaining raiders flee into the forest. Apparently the dark spirit's brain was inside of her cheek. Okay, whatever. As the skies clear, the sun beams down on the colossal warrior that had fought alongside you. I am Kolbjorn. He explains, I was born into the northern clans. But I am clanless now. You do not know us. But we were not always like this. Perhaps one day the clans will return the tradition they have lost. You and I have cleared a small part of the stain from my honor this day. I will if you call, I will answer. He reaches out a massive hand and claps my forearm. I mean your forearm. Sorry, I'm reading it in the first person. I'm not supposed to. Did I just gain an ally? Yes, apparently I did. Buff Sean Connery. Let us head back and find your friend. And with that, you and Kolbjorn make your way back through the forest in search of Malaclips.
Another card returns to my deck. Do not worry. I have more challenges before you will be ready to face my foe.
For the being the shaman of the north. Armor of Gluttony. Ring of Food. Pious Robes. Frontier Barber. Almost all food related. Fame and Shame. Watchtower. Raiders Ambush. And Bridge Skirmish. And of course Heathr's Ire. Now that I've proven myself as a worthy hero. For befriending Kolbjorn, I get Clan, I Bright, and the Wanderer. Something that isn't a tarot card. For defending all the villages, Elder's Gift. And I got a token. For finding the forest folk. The Old Maiden. Alright, we got Grammy. Potentially. I'm gonna try the High Priestess again now that I have a weapon specifically for the task. The Heathr's Ire. I will remove the Valiant Aegis. And Heathr's Ire. Should be good. Oh, and a helmet. Don't really need the Warrior's Axe if I have that now. I'm gonna try the helmet. And encounters. I would like to try Elder's Gift. Damsel in Distress is really risky. Elder's Gift is better. That's food. Gnomish Exchange wasn't too good. Clan Eyebright requires Kolbjorn. I'm gonna take Kolbjorn with me on this trip up the mountains.
I doubt the Northerner can offer you anything. Time will tell.
Dapper. Kolbjorn's Eyebright. And, what's it called? And the Wanderer, where is that? Okay, apparently I don't have the Wanderer. Okay, whatever. Let's try the Watchtower. There we go, good to go. Whoops. Wrong button. Old girl needs to see some more action again. Hang on to the Hammer of Legend. Indeed. Perhaps it will make this possible.
These challenges I present you.
You're assigned a mission to travel across the northern border on behalf of the Empire. General Brandstrom.
This empire will fall under proper guidance once more, and soon.
General Brandstorm instructs, do not come back until you have convinced the priestess Tart to stop ordering raids on our people. Gives you supplies to consume on your trek up the mountain. Try to make sure there's no bears around you. Before you set up camp. Plenty of food. This woman does not take kindly to heathen, so I suggest you find a way to gain their favor. He says as he sends you off. Alrighty then. First of all, rude! Never call a lady a tart general. Indeed. Make a donation. You will actually have enough money to do that. Monk's Vitality, Beggar's Charm, Deaf Diet. Which one do I want? Gambler's Banquet, Gold Zealot. Which one should I pick? I'm gonna leave this one up to chat. I have absolutely no idea what any of these do. But they're all boons. Just whichever one you guys think is best. Please. Deaf Die. Reduces the speed of a wheel gamut. Oh, I can actually see all these things now. Gain up to 20 gold at the beginning of a new map if you have less than 20 gold. Monk's Vitality, so that's just 10 gold. If your max life is less than 150, You may discard food or equipment to receive 5 max life. Jeez. That sounds amazing. Receive 15 life for every gold card you receive. Also amazing. Receive 2 food after every dice gambit. Ooh, that might be good for the long run. Sounds useful. Which one? Apparently the Death Die isn't that good. It just produces the Spiel of a Wheel Gambit, and I don't think I've unlocked those yet. I've not run into one of them. I'm thinking Monk's Vitality, but that might actually run out. So Gold Zealot maybe, but I didn't get a lot of gold on this map last time. I don't know. I guess between Gold Zealot and Monk's Vitality, though. Those are both what seem good. So, which one? Is it Gambler's Banquet? Well, that is useful all the way through. But that does nothing for my health. Like, this is gonna be a long journey, and I am good at getting food. Go for Zealot. Okay. Just anytime I get gold, I get health. Leave with a new blessing.
The mountain
Ascension.
is
Nope, not yet. Turn back.
You would not be the first to die upon its peak.
Yes, the first to die upon its peak was myself. High up on the mountain, you see the silhouette of a man approaching through the heavy snow. He bellows through the roaring wood. Who dares trespass on the sacred grounds of our priestess? Hidden raiders. This is going to be the avalanche again. So I'm going to get a weapon now. Good early start, I guess. Actually being able to get a boon. And getting a weapon from the beginning. Just need to take these guys out. Kolbjorn. His family lost. His clan turned against him. Kolbjorn has traveled south in search of meaning. When activated, Kolbjorn performs an attack, charging attack that causes stun, may knock down weakened enemies. Stay close for his charge ability to be stronger. Oh, that is amazing! And I do extra damage if they're stunned. Okay, might keep Kolbjorn around for a while. And he does decent damage. Why didn't I see that in the beginning, in the first battle? Of course, I didn't know how he worked, so I guess so. If only we could bring along 2 companions. Winter's Bane. It's better than what I had. Gained gold, so I got back any health I lost, even though I didn't lose any. Clash of Steel rings out. Roll severity. Okay, I got out of it. I have to dig him out if I want the gold token. Got it, thank you. You seek shelter against a bluff pressing close to the rock face. As the avalanche roars overhead, when trembling stops, you are miraculously unscathed. Dig him out then. You brave the cold and free the raider from his icy grave. He takes a moment to catch his breath and says, "You saved me. Though we are enemies by blood, take my blessing and leave me to my thoughts." Allies return. Retrieve your companion at the beginning of a new map. Revive, rather. Okay, so if he dies, I can just revive him. Okay. And that's considered a blessing, so that's getting me close to the goal. It's just a small child, yeah, we've been through this. Save the boy. It didn't give me an option this time. Vampire soldiers are unmoved by my threat. Yada yada yada. It's nice. It's nice to be nice. If we learned anything from random Cooper Trooper number X last night, it's nice to be nice. Well, Torbjorn has way more health than Bjorn. I mean, Malaclips. Whoopsie. Did not know he could hit me through Torbjorn. No hammer this time. Nope. Not yet. But I did put it in the loadout, so I should be able to find it. Probably could have gotten it from taking that guy's weapon. One equipment from 2. Oh, there's the Heath-Razire. Requires 20 fame, though. Oh well.
A mighty weapon for a mightier warrior than you, I think.
I'll take it. Probably won't be able to use it on this run, but it's perfectly fine. Something to sell at the end game if I don't have enough gold, and that will heal me. As you check on unconscious guards, you notice the boy. Okay, rolling severity.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
Oh, this may not be a nice boy for once. Welcome out, Heathrow girl. Oh, never mind. He had second thoughts about betraying me. He fiddles with a little dried plant hung around his neck nervously. Okay, I'll tell you. Vampire ambush on our village. I ran away with mother. We got separated. He wipes some tears from his face angrily. But I'm not afraid. I'm of Clan Catsfoot. And we are great pathfinders. I'll find the way home. Boy tells me about the area. Ooh, a tavern. Let's go die again. To drunks. Shall we? A small northerner. The boy refuses any help. Wanders off alone in the forest. Okie dokie then. Oh, the pain! With little warning, a snowstorm sweeps in from the north, and the snow whips against 2 like shards of glass that obscures your vision. Struggle to find cover. Alright, they put huge failure in the mix. I'm probably gonna get it. Oh no! I actually got through one of these for once. The climb becomes unbearable. You seek shelter in a cave desperately fight off the onset of frostbite. Think I might need Heathra again if I'm able to equip it. Nope, I'm not able to equip it until I get 20 fame, and I don't see myself getting that anytime soon. But once again, I should be able to sell it at the end, if I can't use it by then. When the howling winds ease, you clear the snow from the cave entrance to discover the dark clouds have passed. Kolbjorn's forages for firewood, saying, "This log is dry enough. We can set up camp here for the night." Access campfire. Alrighty then. That'll be okay. Figure appears from a swirl of frost and snow. It is a northerner. I come in peace, he says. I make the pilgrimage to the high priestess. I mean you no harm. Without waiting for approval, he slumps down beside you and warms his hands by the fire. The clan's village is only several days' walk from here. Kolbjorn frowns sadly. Anyway, trading. Let us buy equipment. The Bastion of Purification do not have enough money for that. Could sell equipment. Actually, nah, I'd rather not. Nothing there was worth it. Just finish trading. Just gonna cook some food and be on my merry way. Thought the 20 fame would stick on me for good. Nope, it resets every time. You sleep through the long cold night. In the morning you pack your things and continue your climb up the mountain. Alright, now we shall ascend.
Careful how one deals with old magic.
Descend Mount Freedis. Dret. You happen upon a cottage with pungent smoke wafting out of the chimney. A frail old lady sweeping snow off. The path beckons you to come in. You better go bearing blessings if you want to get on the High Priestess's good side. I'm fixing a match right now if you like a taste. If I've got it right this time, you can take it to her, she says, stirring the cauldron. Kolbjorn bows. I have word that you are better known for your poisons. No bar fight? Nah. I'm just gonna skip it. The old lady chuckled. I've already got 2 out of 6 blessings. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have gotten a blessing from the bar fight anyway. You better go bearing blessings if you want to get on the High Priestess' good side. Oh, wait. I already read that. The old lady chuckles.
And we have things
I have
to do.
some of that, but it's thanks to my blessings that I have such keen hearing, she says. Heroic sacrifice. Prior to combat with 2 or more monster card. Optionally discard a basic monster card, but lose your companion for 3 turns. So, Kolbjorn can sacrifice himself. But I don't want him to. You take a sip of the aromatic potion and feel a warm, fuzzy feeling flowing through your body. Looks like my recipe is a success. I'm sure the High Priestess will appreciate this one. You thank the old lady and continue up Mount Freedis, paying no heed to the brewing blizzard. Only the brewings of an old lady. Alright. Let's handle this blizzard. Failure! So I'm gonna get mauled by a bear now, if you'll excuse me. The wretched smell of fish meat and stale sweat alerts you to the presence of a bear rousing from hibernation. The ferocious beast bares its teeth and swipes you with its giant paws. Oh, that was a lot worse than the first time that happened. You flee with a cave, having barely survived the savage attack. Luckily, the blizzard has passed. Yeah, I can camp again. He gathered wood. As though you're being stalked, the gentle northerner pilgrim emerges from the darkness, slumping down beside you. Mount Freedis does ever bite, he says with a grin. I love her harsh kiss and bitter cold embrace. Another good day's climb. A wild bear tick appears. What will you do? Apparently run! Mount Freedis does ever bite, he says with a grin. Oh wait, I already read that. Never mind. My clan's village is only several days walk from here. Kolbjorn frowns sadly. He keeps frowning. It's not a very happy time for him. That should be enough. Oh, yet another blizzard. So I just lost everything that I put in there. Nice Pokemon joke. Yes, it was. While warning a snowstorm. Oh yes. Yes. Of course. Oh, success! I'm getting many more of those than I was last night. I'm very happy about that. The climb becomes unbearable. You seek shelter in the cave. The howling wind eases. You clear the snow from the cave entrance and discover dark clouds have passed. Kolbjorn forward just for firewood. Let's spend the night once again. Let's get back what I lost once again.
Man eating plants. I can't say I blame them.
How is this surviving on top of a snowy mountain? High above the mountaintop, you discover a vicious-looking plant. Its gaping mouth looks more than capable of shredding you to pieces, but it's... At the base, you notice some unusual fruit. Should I throw a piece of equipment? No, I should not. Oh, apparently it won't let me. Okay. Looks like I'm getting up Winter's Bane, unfortunately. Do you throw your equipment at the No! Keep my equipment, yes. I did not want to give it up for just a little bit of food. Oh, the Temple of Prayer! Easy charm. Guess I'm getting Monk's Vitality as well. You lose 6 gold. Oh well. Making camp. Oh, wait a minute. I can't increase my health. Wait, how do I do this? Long life. You may discard food gain or equipment card gain. Oh, it's not just throw away food randomly. It's just... If there's something I don't like, I can sell it for health. 2 more to go. Woo! Yep.
Here we begin to see
gift.
the potential of cards based around fame.
There's no platinum equipment in my deck.
Force them from your deck and into your hands, you can begin to exploit their power.
Alas, the raiders have destroyed our village and taken the last of our relics, the Elder explains. I see you carry a rare item indeed, he continues, yet it appears that you will lack the will to bear it. He looks at you through pale eyes. May your deeds of greatness ever regaled in the song and told in tale. May you ever be remembered. At least I got a ton of fame. 8 more of that and I can wield the hammer of justice once more. Ascension.
The Empire has done its best to purge magic.
Further up the
from
mountain,
within
the blizzard
its borders,
becomes so intense
but
you
there are
barely
many
see
who
the tiny
practice it
cottage
beyond
and
them.
engulfed in snow. An old lady beckons you in. I've received word from my sister's hawk that you've been, and have been expecting you. I may not be as skilled as her, but this blessing potion I've whipped up is my best yet. Do you think it is good enough to take to the high priestess, she says, blowing the steam off a simmering boil of thick liquid. Kolbjorn shakes his head at the offer. Kolbjorn, you're a baby. Failure. Oh no, poison. You take a sip of the putrid potion and feel your stomach churn. I knew I shouldn't have substituted the cloud berries for bog berries, she says, comforting me. I mean, you choose the righteous path and you'll find blessings on your way, I'm sure. You step outside in the blistering cold, continuing up Mount Fjordvey. With little warning, a snowstorm sweeps in from the north. The snow whips against you. Yeah, blah, yada yada yada. Huge failure. Probably should not have taken that for granted. Cliff climb becomes unbearable. You seek shelter in a cave and desperately fight off the onset of frostbite. You are lured to the sound of shuffling footsteps. You can barely make out the silhouettes of the menacing figure who has invaded your shelter. They're not the sort you want to fight in close quarters. Heroic sacrifice could be used. No. I'll just kill them all. I do not want to risk being without Kolbjorn. The big lug is extremely valuable in combat. And if I stay close to him, even better. Like this giant mound, just all of them. Oh, wait a minute. He got tied up. Never mind. Okay, maybe he wasn't so good. The sword is so slow compared to the hammer. I mean, my goodness. How much do I have now? 12 fame. And 4 blessings. Almost done on both of those accounts. Decent at dodging, but not good at blocking. Really need to work on that. Oh wait, Colbert, he's gonna die. Heal. There we go. Live! Live, turn you. Okay, that didn't work on the other one, but it worked on the first one. Nope, not taking my life today. Hopefully I can afford to give up a little bit of food to heal from that, because jeez, that was a lot. In life. Firewood, good idea. $61 should do. Thank God.
An opportunity to
Ooh,
better
the new card.
understand these lands.
On the edge of the Empire, far from the capital, sits a lonely watchtower. You approach with caution. Knowing that few travelers are near the White Gold Tower. Halt! Calls it a soldier as you approach the tower. None may cross the border from the northern lands into the Empire. Try to sneak past the tower. You return hours later as night approaches. As you scramble through the underground, you hope their scouts didn't spot you. Rolling severity. Well, I'm about as stealthy as a cannon. Except to die. You scaled the tower without incident. Colbjorn did the heroic sacrifice thing. You look to the east and the west. You turn your gaze to the north. Clan Eyebright. You continue your journey. So he's gonna be gone for 2 more turns. Thanks, Kilborn, you rock man. Yes, but now he must rest. Because apparently he somehow hurt himself making us stealthy. You know what he did? He covered... Stealth failed. They shot arrows at us. He covered us with his back. And he covered me with his back. His gigantic, bulging, muscular back. It's a very heroic sacrifice. Hopefully I don't run into too much combat. High up the mountain, you see the silhouette of a man approaching through the heavy snow. He bellows through... Yep, it's this one again. Just as I say that, combat immediately. Maybe I accidentally sat on poison ivy. Perhaps. There are many things that could have happened to him. Stuff itches super badly. Yeah, I know. Can't say I've avoided that all my life. Why is this sword so slow? It's supposed to be the bane of the North. Yet it's slow as molasses. Against enemies where you need to be fast. Well, that one met its horrible fate. Gonna bet poison ivy. Okie dokie then. Not as manly, but understandable. Well, actually, we're on the top of a frozen mountain. Give Kolbjorn the benefit of a doubt, will ya? But of course, there was that man-eating plant that could survive up here as well. Oh, my max life went up. I need the food. Clash of Steel echoes out through the peaks. Rolling severity. Not too good. Just barely made it. Once again,
done.
nature is kind to me.
Continue to impress.
I'll dig him out. 2 more fame and I can wield the hammer. You braved the cold and free the raider from the icy grave. You saved me. Yeah. That again. Guardian Aegis. Well, we got another blessing. Optionally retry any chance card gambit. Ooh, nice.
Now the confrontation.
Blessed
Are
summit.
you ready to face the priestess of her people? And
Not yet.
the deal the
You retrace your
Empire
steps
has requested?
to count your blessings, hoping to
Or will
find
you turn
missed
and
opportunities to gain further up the mountain. I'm sure if I go up there now, I will get killed.
And so we see the home of the Northerner and his
Kolbjorn
reasons
returns
for
home to his village to partake in toil, the ritual cleaning of his people's ancestral grave mounds. He invites me to accompany him. Requires 1 blessing. I shall go. 1 more blessing to go. Clan Eyebright's village, hidden in the forests of Mount Fridas, is a burned-out husk. You see no inhabitants within the collapsed walls and fallen roofs. Kolbjorn leads you through the trees to the grave mounds, a flat, snowy field dotted with body-sized hillocks. A few villagers are here, kneeling by the cairns in prayer. You realize that they are all either old or enfeebled. Your stout companion kneels before these 3 graves. They look fresh. The grass has yet to grow over them. He empties a flask of Amnoar spirits over the mounds and lets a blessing fall upon the earth by them. He motions for you to do the same. I shall give him Gold Zealot. I'm not going to be giving that. You kneel on the cold, hard ground beside Kolbjorn as he bends his head in prayer. The tranquility is shattered by a jagged rock bouncing off her companion's back. Oh. So now we know why he's sad, and now he is hurting once more. You draw your weapon and turn to see an old northern woman bent over with age, clutching a basket of rocks. Fierce hatred burns behind her eyes. Get out! Get out of here, betrayer! Life burner! The old northerner tears her hair in grief as she continues flinging rocks. Kolbjorn flinches as the stones rebound off his flesh, but does not move to defend himself. A group of villagers gather around you. They do not join, but they do not intervene. I need to help my buddy. I can't just watch him get stoned. Redraw. Failure. Oh boy. Try to step in front of Kolbjorn, but he stops you with a raised arm. The barrage continues until the snow is stained with blood and the woman is on her hands and knees, weeping uncontrollably. An elder, his hand wretched in bone and Blossom steps forward with wrinkled fist clenched in anger. Why have you returned? Kolbjorn waves a massive hand at the 3 grave mounds. Your duty was to die for this clan, or your hearth, but you were too cowardly to do either. Why couldn't you do it? His stern tone breaks into a sob. I had a daughter, your sons. They burnt everything, all because you could not die for us. Appeal to the villagers' mercy. Roll severity. We can do it. Believe in the heart of the bones. Yes. The villagers of the clan Eyebreak consider Kolbjorn's somber, stoic form and feel some pity. The other sighs, we have nothing. Only anger drives me now. Betrayer Kolbjorn, prove yourself in the Horfrost trial. Prove you are worthy of dying for Eyebreak again.
You must seek redemption along this road, for all have made errors.
Oh, harsh blizzard. This may be the end of me. Thank goodness for Guardian Angel. Success! I made it through! We set out for camp. Gonna have to sell my equipment to buy food. We're not gonna have enough fame for this, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to sell it. We're gonna have to spend it on food. Just as much as we can get. Finish trading and cook food. It's the best we're gonna do. Will we see the hammer again in the next level? Probably. It's not like it goes anywhere. It's just putting it in the dungeon. I'm entering. As you enter the great hall, the towering arched doors swing open with a heavy creak. A giantess in a velvet robe enters, accompanied by raiders. Kolbjorn throws himself down on the floor in reverence. The giantess glances at him lazily. What have we here? A northerner and one of the Empire? What did you bring to appease my wrath? Only 4 blessings, what a pitiful effort! With a flick of her wrist, bolts of lightning strike me. What?
You still have a chance to defeat this mission, even if imperfectly.
The giantess clasps the surrounding... claps, the sound ringing in the silent, cold hall. Ha! This small thing survived it. Impressive. But if you wish to speak to me of a treaty, you must prove yourself against my champion! Her raiders charge toward me. I mean her. I mean us. Alright, let's do this. Somehow we weren't smited, so we might be able to survive! Just gotta beat these guys. We still might be able to do this, but I'm assuming they're super powered up. That man has antlers. Berserker champion. Fierce, loyal, relentless champion of the High Priestess. Berserker weapons are infused with ice. Oh no. Stay close to Kolbjorn. Okay, help me out. There we go. At least we stunned some of them. Okay, here we go. And we stunned the champion. That's a good thing. Whoa, no. Not gonna take that. Ellie Ma. We may survive this. Again, we might not. Still haven't quite gotten down that rhythm. But... Yes! We've done it! Make the legendary hammer proud. Yes. Though we did not get to wield it, it got to witness. Even though you failed to bring me your offering, I'm impressed with how you wield your sword. Now here are my terms. The High Priestess draws herself up, a towering figure draped in fur and wrath. The North will never bend to the Empire. Blood for blood. Those are my terms, small one. Let your leaders hear it and quake. With that, you make a quick descent to relay the message back to General Brandstrom. Being the High Priestess as champion, we get the Humble Hammer, Berserker's Creed, and Extinguisher. Whatever that is. Winter Solace, Burning Building, Temple Prayer, Cartographer. We're sending Mount Freedis. Supplies that have been added. 2. Okay, so I just get these from the get-go now. That's good. For convincing Clan Eyebright to give Kolbjorn another chance. Hull Frost Trial. Trial by fire! Beat that, madam.
You have done well. You understand the basic rules of the game now.
I'll probably go back and
Here, they will change.
do that once again on my own time, because there's a gold pin and a silver pin. I'm assuming if I do that correctly, I should be able to get something better for that. But I'll probably be doing that one off stream, because I've streamed that one twice now. I'm gonna do the Emperor, then I'm gonna end the stream. I think beating 3 of them at a time is a good pace. The thieves have stolen a relic from the Emperor's palace. The Empire is, the Empire are looking to hire adventurers to help recover this and other items. Explorer, road ahead may be long, and sure you have enough food for to avoid starvation. Bandit country, wilds are lawless, and perfect hiding place for thieves on the run. Come prepared. Pathfinder. Use map revealed to help navigate treacherous wilds. Got it. I think I'm gonna take Kolbjorn with me. The Horfrost Trial. Brimstone limit reached. What? Maximum Brimstone card. Okay, apparently the Horfrost Trial is not here. It's somewhere else. Kolbjorn, let's take Kolbjorn again, I guess so. We must take Kolbjorn to his trial, which apparently is not here, but further down the mountain. Let's try Burning Building, Cartographer. Fame and Shame. Elder's Gift. Because that one's pretty good. Let's go with arm wrestling again. Temple Prayer, that's just cheap boon. Tarts, pies, exotic lies. Good food. Watchtower, that's apparently a bad thing. Now we know. Winter Solstice. Why not? the old maiden. Finally get to see what she's about. And the pauper plague. Sounds bad. Take Heather's ire, the humble hammer. Because I really like hammers in this game, apparently. Bastion of protection. Shield. Valiant Aegis. Gonna try getting a helm. Ring of food. Sounds good. And extinguisher, I guess. Let's go with rings. Add one thing to start out with. Guess I'm starting out with the axe. 'Cause why not? Alright, we're good to go.
These
Better than
foes I
starting
placed
with
before you,
broken, rusted
these
swords.
I do not know truly if they will train you for the challenges that Callus would place in your way.
The Emperor.
Of course, we know how this part
Recruitment
of the story
drive.
ends. The Emperor is merely the face on the throne. Behind
The shrill
him,
voice of
the usurper pulls the strings.
the town
The
crier
one who sits upon
rings
the throne of life and death
out
has a great influence upon the world.
across
Their
the
very
market.
soul
This guy
permeates
talking at the same time. Maybe I
lands
should
and
wait
fills
for him.
the hearts of the people.
I think I should wait for the DM. Okay, from now on I'll do that. I won't interrupt him. Or at least I'll try to do that. The Empire himself seeks adventurers, guild members, urgent expedition, vital to the safety of the Empire. You spot a crowd of travelers weighed down by the weapons and tools lingering nearby. The Empire is offering an reward. Just set off on the expedition. Even more if we make it back. That's how desperate they are for help. The dealer adds a gold counter to the map. Okay, apparently I just get paid
for much, but in the end,
in
they
advance.
take everything.
On arriving at the gates of the royal palace, on an armed escort leads you directly to the Emperor's chambers. The Emperor remains still and silent as his chief consult lays out the expedition. 1 second, I need some water. There we go. Few relics from the last age still endure in this world. We had one in this very room until last night. She gestures to an empty pedestal. Not only must you reclaim the stolen symbol of our power, we ask you gather its 3 sibling relics. Ask who stole the artifact. The evidence suggests a thief. They seized on a weak spot in our guard schedule. There are many treasures in the palace. It's curious that that is all they stole. Examine the pedestal. An ornate pillow sits atop a stone pillar in the dust. You make out the shape of a jagged blade. They stole the crown jewels. It was a ceremonial sword. It's sat for decades under our protection. We're not protecting it, you understand. We're protecting those who would try to possess it. The blade is cursed. Its venom strikes both wielder and foe in equal measure. Sorry for the choking. Few relics from the last age still endure in this world. We had one in this very room until last night. She gestured to the empty pedestal. Not only must you reclaim the stolen symbol of our power, we ask that you gather its 3 sibling relics. Oh yeah, I already read that. Hold on, adventurer! It took skilled and dangerous thieves to steal the artifacts. We need to ensure you'll be safe out there. See our training officer on your way out.
A keen eye will notice
Training
that
ground.
themes repeat themselves. Events 2. The wheel ever turns.
You are greeted by Captain Elstra Fiore. thieves are cowards at heart. They will dodge your heaviest attacks just as they dodge their civic duties. A swift blade is best to defeat them. Here, try these out. Dual wield weapons are effective. Cutthroat
I never
blades.
understood the duel. If you're
Cool new weapon.
use every tool at your
A
disposal.
literal double-edged weapon.
Not.
Interesting.
Let things lie.
It's like Dark Souls. Your quest it takes you far away from the city. Vast wildlands stretch out before you. Jeez, that is a very large map. Your companion reminds you of the Emperor's mission. One relic was stolen by brazen thieves. Another is in the clutches of a shady merchant. One is enshrined in a tiny northern village as for the last. Malakip shrugs. Who knows? Oh, that was Malaklips. Find the relics. Deliver them safely to the Empire. Apparently Malaklips is coming with us. I thought I picked Kolbjorn. Reminds you of a few weapons like that in the DS. I mean in Dark Souls. Yeah, like one of the katanas in particular. I forgot what it was called.
Wealth through exploration.
Cartographer.
We have many lands.
Traveling
to discover,
cartographer.
you and I. If you cannot make use of this,
In the process.
I will question your skills.
Of making the first full map of the Empire, wishes to pay you in gold for information on the areas you've seen in your recent travels. I need not know every stream or stone that lies from here to the capital. I'm sure whatever knowledge you can provide will be of some worth, except 2 gold as payment for your information. The cartographer listens intently as you relate what you can remember of the neighboring areas. The castle's that way. That's my contribution. Apparently that's worth 2 gold. Oh, the thieves are moving.
On your travels.
Open wilds. The wilds are welcoming.
Savor it.
Plentiful are their bounty. You harvest succulent berries from the nearby thicket. Enemy is on the move, apparently.
You strike
Burning
me as
building.
the type who would put themselves in harm's
You
way
hear
for the
shouting up
benefit of
ahead
others.
as you
Yet
make your way
perhaps you'd
down
rather have
the
someone
cobbled
else
street.
sacrifice themselves for you.
No, DM. I only did that on accident once. You see lights flickering on the road in front of you. As you approach, you see a building, flames and smoke billowing out of its upper room windows. A crowd formed outside, passing buckets of water between one another to temper the blaze. As you push your way through the crowd, you see a woman frantically pleading to the villager, "Please help my family! It's in there! Anyone, please help!" Brave the fire yourself. Let Malaklips attempt the rescue, sure. The spoony thief bard that's afraid of everything. Let him run into a blazing building. I'm sure that would turn out well. No, I will brave it myself.
The wheel is one of my favorite innovations. It combines many different elements of our game into one.
This is odd, confusing, and new, and I love it. Huge failure. Redraw. Okay, apparently Malaklips did try to go in at the front. Huge failure. Oh, so Malaklips, both of us went in and got burned. You hear a shrill cry as a beam in the next room collapses. The flyer claims a victim. The woman sees you emerge empty-handed, and the woman lets out a cry. "My husband! Did you not see my husband? He's still in there. Please help!" The dealer adds another life pain card to the wheel gambit. "Return to the building. I need to save at least one person, please." Yes! Fame for the hammer. Indeed.
Excellent. A wise decision.
Through a haze of smoke, you find the woman's youngest daughter crying under a bed. You coax her out, scoop her up, and carry her out of the blaze. Well, that wasn't her husband. The villager rushes to your aid. Thank you, brave adventurer. I can take it from here. But be warned, the building is not safe. It will soon collapse. Let's try one more time. Injury. Ow. With a sudden crack from the beam above gives way, injuring you, blocking your path. You retrace your steps out of the building. Ow. Decline. It's gonna get me killed. As you exit the burning building, it collapses behind you. While you were unable to save everyone, the villager are grateful for your valiant effort. I saved a little girl. I wasn't able to save the guy. He added more pain cards. I would have had a 1 in 10 chance of success. And most of it would have led to me dying.
Yet inattention
Treacherous
leads to
wilds.
disaster. Not
Wild,
every inch
sometimes
of the
treacherous and
wilderness
harmful.
is
You
peaceful.
pluck out some juicy wild berries from a thorn-covered thicket. The realization is that our poisonous arrives too late. Permanent injury, max life -5. What? Ow, boy. Treacherous wilds. More permanent injury. Thank you. Just thank you for that.
One more
Stolen relic. Oh, I finally caught up with one of them.
Who hired these thieves? That is the true question.
Though their movements are erratic, you eventually track the thieves back to their camp. You catch them frantically loading the relic onto a horse cart. Just hold them off a couple of minutes while we ready the horses. Nope. The daggers of justice will be coming for you. Thieves. Apparently that's it. Because Malaclips got injured in that fire somehow. So I'm in this on my own. Lovely pair of fine blades fit for the finest gentlemen. Well sharpened, well cared for, and deadly. Thieves escape. What? They can escape? It's not letting me block. Nope, I can do is. Oh, darn it! Those knives suck. Distant sound of a horse alert you to a carriage disappearing over the horizon. You'll never catch them now. They're escaping! The wilds are treacherous and harmful. Lose equipment. I had the axe. Oh, apparently that made it impossible. Okay.
Even
I guess we can still get silver
hides
medals.
steel within.
The wilds are home of rebel criminals and beasts. Light weapons are weakest against Empire armor. You can change equipment from your inventory. Apparently not. Because I just lost my equipment. I went from a string of good luck to a string of horrible luck. It's a stark contrast. This map. Yeah, these knives suck. They absolutely suck. They're fast, but they do no damage. And I might die here. Please remind me not to take the knives ever again. Oh my lord.
Now death comes to you. This story ends here.
Short, sweet, and to the point, apparently. Okay, I'm gonna try that one more time.
All mages are my children. This one, however,
Defeat
I
the
would
chariot to
rather
unlock a
disown.
new companion, apparently. Okay, I'm gonna take on the Emperor one more time. This time I'm gonna, what's it called? Just... I'm not having any of it.
This
Like,
is
I'm not
the
going to
ultimate
take
role of a leader, to be an
the absolutely
exemplar for
horrible
the
things that
world.
they're going to give me
As your heart
in an
goes,
attempt.
the body follows.
Knives.
They
No.
are as sharp as your wit, I fear.
You think I'm dumb for
Still.
skipping all this?
You find yourself hunting relics. Do you not wonder why, or what they may do?
Okay. Those have to go. I need the axe. Not dealing with that horrible stuff. Okay, let's arm wrestle. Apparently it resets when you lose. No. I'll just take the pittance. It's better than 2 that I started out with. Treacherous wilds. Loss of equipment. Oh, I lost the axe that I love so much. Thank you. Oh, well, welcome me, wilds. Why was there gold in the forest? Elder's gift.
Starving now. Every fresh encounter will cause you damage. Tread carefully.
Raiders have destroyed our village. They were searching for this. He draws a weapon from his cloak. Here is ire.
With what confidence you choose your tools and faith in your powers.
I'm gonna be taking
These
damage every
tokens
time now.
represent the expansion.
10
of
gold
the
is
game.
payment, sure.
More options, more cards, more opportunities.
Okay, I'm gonna make camp there.
Those who are desperate can never hope to get the best possible
A
price.
sweating trader comes jogging in from the darkening wilds to join your campfire. Thank God you're here. I don't know how to start a fire. It's my first time traveling to the capital. Let us trade. Shall buy food. I need it as much as he can give me. I'll cook 1. And break camp. Okay, I'm not gonna go after them yet until I can actually use a weapon. Because apparently they are very tricksy hobbitses. Temple of Prayer. Yes, a boon. Okay, what's all this do? Acquired 40 gold on a single map to gain 40 life. Then discard this card. Nah. Gain up to 20 gold at the beginning. Nope. Monk's Blessing. Nah. Zealot. Gamblers. 2 food after every dice gambit. Sure, that will be good on this journey. It said I need food, and I am sorely lacking in food.
Fire is
Burning
a symbol
building.
of so much.
Okay, we get to try this again.
Will, creative force, and power. A moment of inattention, and it becomes
Just had to go to failure.
destruction.
Okay. We'll try again. Oh good, we saved someone. Woman's youngest daughter. We'll return to the building once more. Nope. Slow down. No, 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 no. Here, she'll cry as a beam collapses in the next room. The fire claims a victim. Return to the building. We'll try once more. Injury. Oh no. Return to the building. We'll try one more time. No, no, no!
Perhaps you should have taken your time.
So he's mocking me for skipping over that. Dangerous wilds. The wilds are home to many rebels, criminal, and beast. Heavy weapons are recommended, and I'm stuck with light. Thank you, game. You have shown me how frustrating you can be. The game isn't perfect, therefore... well, it's still enjoyable. Sorry you had to step away for something. Just horrible things happened. Many horrible things.
Time has come. So be it.
This sword is better than those knives. By far. I'm going with the sword. This horrible broken sword. Far greater than any knife shall be. Did I recover the relic? Nope, they got away because those knives are horrible. And I died. I had to restart the entire map. But I got further than I did when you were gone. So there's that. I guess. Not as many horrible things had happened to me. A few horrible things happened, but not as many. My only solace. Do I get to loot them? Gain 4 fame. And gain 1 equipment. A hammer. 26 damage and does not require fame.
Humility is the beginning of power.
Weapon deals less damage the higher the wielder's fame. 16 minimum. Okay, so this will be horrible when I'm able to use my good hammer. Let's just leave the dual wielding to Kolbjorn. Yeah. Definitely something to consider. Health potion. Okay, good. Now I can go smack some fools. And this time I have someone to help me. The Thieves definitely are not getting away this time. I've got a hammer, and I've got Kolbjorn instead of... Spoony Bard. Malaclips just isn't too suited for combat. Not as much as Kolbjorn. Speak softly and carry a huge piece of iron at the end of a stick. Okay, get him. Nope. I think I finally learned how to block. Kind of. Death! What? I didn't even see how much health it took.
Perhaps different arms would find you faring better. Or more skills.
Probably the latter. Okay, I'm gonna give that one more attempt. I'm gonna skip the intro. I'm gonna skip everything, just go into it. Throw away the daggers immediately.
You find yourself working for the Empire directly, at least once removed. How do you think this will end?
It forces you to equip them, like at the beginning, but I can throw them away immediately. Here we go. Warrior's Axe. Good enough for me. Winter solstice.
Your supplies
The
are
longest
running
night of
low.
winter. The townsfolk of Stygiel set up around a huge bonfire to celebrate the victory of light over darkness. The one night the Empire turns a blind eye to the outlawed use of magic. Okay, so apparently Malaclips is doing very illegal stuff. You join a group of peasants close to the fire, taking a sip. The woman beside you offers you a goblet. Are you goblet? You politely accept the pungent potion and take a swig. Quick swig. Warmth rushes down through your body and you fall into a deep hypnotic trance as you stare into the dancing flames. You wake to find yourself in a stable, nestled among a herd of cows. On your way out, you spot a few unconscious Empire guards huddled together outside the stable. Moo! Oh yeah, you were looking up some Dark Souls weapons that came to mind that are similar to the stolen blade in question. Chaos Blade, Lost Sinner's Sword from Dark Souls 2, and the Katana. Pretty sure the Katana is the only one that I got in that game. But I do remember the Chaos Blade from my brother's playthrough. The wilds are welcoming and the bounties plentiful. Oh good, food or equipment. Whichever is good.
A useful tool,
Extinguisher.
but simple magic.
Fire inflicts 40% less damage. Ring of Fire resistance. Any number of rings can be equipped at one time. And requires 3 fame. Okay then. Welcoming plentiful bounty. In a bed of the river you find some discarded coins. Okay, money. Alright, I'll make camp. The Empire is young and these relics do not belong to them. Kolbjorn grunts sadly. He knows. I don't know what he knows, but he knows. I'm gonna sell something. Cutthroat's blades. You did absolutely nothing for me this entire time. I hate you. He has a helmet, but I need food more. I do not want to starve and feel the pain. Finish trading. Break camp. Treacherous wilds. Traversing a dangerous cliff, you slip and lose your footing. Though relatively unharmed, you cannot be said that your traveler's pack broke your fall. Oh. I lost the extinguisher. But there are enemies that are using fire resistance anyway. The raiders have destroyed our village, the elder exclaims in a hushed voice. They were searching for this. He draws a weapon from his cloak and hands it to you.
To use this, you will...
Heathra's ire has returned to us! Yay. One step back, 2 steps forward. Alright. You guys have had it far too good for far too long. You bandits. It's time for you to be punished by the axe. Heathra, baby, we missed you. Yep. Oh, we're actually gonna get lore on the axe this time. Barely more than a wood chipper's tool. Well, they're being killed by it. Okay, just charge into them. I'm taking a little bit of damage. I will not die to them a 3rd time. Well, a 2nd time. But you have to block as soon as you see green. And like, you have to interrupt your animation. It's weird. Thief Bane! No! Ugh. It really just not give you any time for that. Well, they escaped. Arm wrestling. Okie dokie. Could still get the silver medal for this. I assume treacherous wilds. Poison berries, ugh. Gross. Oh wait, I can catch up with them. Trade. Gonna need to buy food. No food, okay. Well, looks like I'm gonna starve to death. They're not getting away. I'm not letting them. Apparently I need higher DPS for this. Maybe, but... I'm not gonna let this... go. I'm going to... not gonna go down without a fight. That's what I'm saying. Get him! Yes! I'm gonna do it! Finally. Caught up with him. I got good. After clearing the thieves' camp, you quickly locate the relic. Tjorn's plate cannot be discarded. New wielder of this item will gain some curse. Oh, great. Bad wager. Lose 1 gold each time you're hit in combat. Oh dear. You examine the relic closely and sense a great sense of unease. Dangerous wilds. Yeah, I'm probably gonna die. I got 7 health left. Let's see how that works. Six more fame to go. I guess so. Returned. Raised from endless sleep to fight. Once more, skeletons are weak, but come armed with an assortment of equipment, making preparation for combat challenging, vulnerable to holy. And dead in 1 shot. Okay, fine.
Fallen once more. Fortunately, this is but the lesser game, and we can try again.
Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna go to sleep. Like, I mean, end it here. I've died too much, like, too many times, and it's dragged out pretty long.